Hi guys, welcome to Flying Fin RC. Today we're going to show you how to make your own custom survey leads. It's mainly how to do the proper connections on the end. You can use this for all kinds of different things like making up battery leads or connecting BECs, anything with small plugs really. So you're going to need some bits of equipment, nothing too difficult to get your hands on. So we've got some special crimps here. These are available from Formax. I'll put a link in the description. Also, you will need the desired plugs and pins, also available from Formax. So they come as a kit. So I'll do some still images you can use as references. So you've got the outer part of the plug, and then you've got the metal inner part. So what I'm going to show you today is the correct measurements for stripping the wires back and how to do a good crimp so you get a good connection with the wire, so you get reliable survey leads. So to start off with, get your survey lead, measure it to the desired length you want for your model or the application, cut it to length, and it will leave you an end like that. Next thing you want to do is just using your fingers, divide the 3 strands, or if you're doing a battery it might be 2 strands. So you want to divide them like roughly, I'll do it in millimeters, roughly about 25 millimeters, which will look like that. So here's one I've prepared earlier, and I've started to pin this one because I've been doing some still images you can pause and use as a reference. So next thing you want to do is you want to strip back 10 millimeters off the insulation on the end. I found just using your fingers on like these thin extension leads, just sort of pinching it and putting it to work, or you can use some wire strippers. So you didn't see that, I've literally just used my fingers to strip that back. I'll do the same with this one, literally pinch it, pull back, that easy. So next you want to do is you want to twist the wires so that all the separate strands are all tightly wound together. This stops any sort of random frayed bits poking outside the plug, because you don't want that, because that could potentially touch against another one. So once you've twisted the wires neatly, you probably can't see that, what you want to do is you want to double it back, but this is probably the most important bit. You want to double it back, but you want it so it goes just a tiny bit further than the insulation, and there's a reason for that, which I will show you in a minute. So this is probably the fiddliest part, but this is what's going to give you a really good connection. So you probably won't see that, so what I've done is I've actually put like a still image in. So that's the wire prepared. All right, next thing you want to do is when you've got your plug kit, you get these individual pins. You quite often see them on a rail like this. You just literally want to fold them backwards and forwards, or use some side cutters to very neatly cut them out. Then you need your crimps. So on these crimps, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but we're going to be using this very top crimp here, which is the smallest. So this is 24 to 28. So when you crimp the pliers, if you look through the hole, you notice one side is wider than the other. So that's really important. This depends on how you want to load the pin in. So the widest part of the crimps you want facing the insulation of the wire. So when you load your pin in, you want to have it so the widest part is where it's going to crimp onto the insulation. So what I've done, I've preloaded it into the pliers. Again, I'll show you a picture still. So very carefully just squeeze the pliers up, so it's not crushing it, so it's just holding it in the pliers. So I don't know if you can see that, it's just protruding out the side. Again, I'm using the first hole. All right, the next bit then, this is really important. So when we folded the wire over here, there was a little bit which was slightly longer, which we've got going underneath the insulation. Again, refer to the still image. when you load it into this pin, you want it to go into, so it's at what would be like the bottom of the pin. So not where the bits fold over, it's the long flat bit, and you want to push it in so it goes all the way up to the plug and stops. It shouldn't go past the jaws on the pliers. And once you're happy with the leads in properly, just give it a crush. You probably noticed that it's now got stuck in the top. Very carefully, just with your fingers, pop it out. So I'll show you what the end result is like. So that's it. Then once you've got that, you're ready to put it into your plug. So on the plugs, so I'm doing this in reverse, you notice you've got the little square holes. So the plug where it all crimps over, that is the actual top half of the pin. So you want that to go in so that's facing the hole at the top of the plug. And then just carefully slide it in till you hear a little click. You will see it's got like a little square tag which now lines up with the square hole. So that's it, just keep repeating the process until you've got your whole lead plugged or pinned. And there you got it, that's how you put your leads on. So all the stuff you need to do it, you can get through Formax. It's actually, in the long run, if you are going to be doing lots of building and making your own installations and stuff like that, in the long run, it's actually probably cheaper to go and get these pliers, and the pins and plugs are quite cheap as well. And then you can get like whatever length of extension leads you need. You can even buy a big rule if you want, which will probably like last you lots and lots of models. But yeah, all right, I hope that's any good. Any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. All right, thanks for watching, adios.